Challenges, nightmares, and triumphs. Hello, my name is Jesse Johnson, and I am in the grad program for the Digital Media Communications degree. For my project for Com 700, I introduced the idea of a talk show titled Artist Talk and Entertainment. At that point, this idea seemed really good with a lot of thoughts behind it. I first had to write out a plan of action by calendar dates of what steps I was going to take in getting this show done. I did not know that this would become a challenge. I didn't know a project full of challenges, nightmares, and triumphs would begin. In class, we started punching in information of dates and what it was we were going to do for our projects. Creating a script and a storyboard was one of the first things I did when I decided what I was going to do. I also needed release forms for the talent. When that was done, I had to find my talent and place I would film the works to be done. I also had to find a crew and helping in recording. Not knowing that this would be a challenge, I still took the chance. I tried to get the recital hall to film, but the gentleman that I asked for haven't gotten back with me with the dates yet. So I decided to look elsewhere because the first place I actually looked for fell through besides the recital hall. When I went into the Gandhi King Center, I was able to talk to one of the ladies in charge who actually allowed me to film in the center on that following Monday. This was another challenge because I had to get everyone at the last minute to record the talk show. I was able to gather a few artists and reserve a camera. I even had a crowd of students to be the audience to laugh at my jokes. But when it came to exhibiting my work in class, there were things in it that students and the professor still didn't like. The film wasn't clear enough. What a nightmare. The background matched my skin, and part of my head and arms ended out of the camera. Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. I was truly getting annoyed because I kept trying and trying, but it looks like it was not going to happen, the chance at getting this film right. After time and time and time of filming, I wanted to give up because nothing wasn't working for me. I finally got reservations to use the recital hall. Could this be a great part to look up to? Am I really getting something the way I need it, the way I wanted it? I was told the piano would be removed. And when I got there, it wasn't. I thought the lighting would be good to film everything. And it wasn't either. Talent would tell me that they would be there on time, and most of them didn't even show. Everything and anything that could go wrong went wrong. The voice recorder wasn't working properly. The lighting was bad. Most of the talent didn't show up, and also those that promised they would, just help fill in the hall as the audience, well, they didn't show up either. All except for one friend, and she brought a friend. The fact that a friend came with his brother to help move the furniture and change the setup was at least positive and a blessing. And Andrew, from one of my other classes, came to help film because I had 3 cameras this time. Yet and still, the class and the professor didn't like what we filmed. And, of course, it was because of the lighting. And we had some sound issues, and the recorder didn't work for our voice. I said to myself, that's it. I quit. I wasn't going to keep trying to get artists to let me keep trying to film them, nor carry that darn heavy equipment around anymore. Constantly lugging and lugging and lugging, setting equipment up over and over again, trying to get the lavalier mics to work, or the onboard mic, or the boom mic to work. Nothing seems to work. Yeah, I was going to quit and I was going to quit good. Well, how do you quit good? Then Professor Liz Werfel stated, on our break, we can still film. And would you believe it? I had the opportunity to come back and record the show all over. But nah, I'm going to quit. And so Professor Liz Werfel said that I should give it another try. And you know what? I decided to give it another try. You wouldn't believe it, but finally here was my chance to get some new filming done. Can I? Can I triumph after this fiasco? Can I really change my direction of challenges, nightmares, to become my triumphs? It was only one way to find out, and that was not to give up and continue with some new thoughts. I decided to go and record artists in their surroundings, like catching a wild animal in its natural habitat. That seemed to work because previously I had recorded an artist by the name of Simone. I had captured Simone in her natural state. Here she creates her pottery on the wheel, and I've forgotten that this was one of the things the class and professor did like. This is when I came up with the recording all the artists where they create their magic. This became successful, and I now have product that I can show and be happy about. There was one thing left to do besides editing, and that was putting all of it together. How would I bring all the video footage together since I wasn't set up like a television show anymore? The plot thickens. Or did it? This new show would have to be similar, but with a new twist. Aha, I got it. I would write a script as a news show and change the name by adding to the name. Artist Talk and Entertainment 2.0. I created a script for me as an anchorman, but who would I get to be my co-anchor? Another challenge. Would this be another nightmare? But no. You wouldn't believe it, but I would. Yes, it was my professor herself. Professor Liz Werfel became my anchor woman, and it was unbelievable. You should have seen her in action. She is truly one amazing woman. I hope you can see all the talent and professionalism Professor Werfel has. Not only is she smart, bright, creative, intelligent, and charismatic, but she illustrates all her uniqueness, beauty, and talent with thoughtful ideas and instructions easy to follow. That's right. I truly believe I have something successful, all because of Professor Liz Werfel. Finally, even through all the challenges, I had to realize you can't give up. You have to find a way around your obstacles. Fight through those nightmares and create the triumphs by trusting in the process. This class was quite unique in ways that only I can imagine. It taught me not to give up, and my professor became part of my strength in this project. It also allowed me to identify with issues with myself and deal with challenges a lot better than usual. I am truly grateful for this class and this project to bring you Artist Talk and Entertainment 2.0.